What's up, Factory Crew? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ryan. This is Ty Nick.
Hi. Howdy.
Howdy. I like it.
Yeah, I got to.
All right, so I'm bringing a little different kind of artist today.
A little different.
Yeah, a little different. It's not something we usually do. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody that's meant for one thing, so it's not like
a specialist, you might say.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good word. You know, and they're not singing, so that's another different thing. They're like, it's like I don't know. I don't think we've ever done anybody that's just done like an instrument by himself. So we're doing somebody called Candy Dulfer. I like the word candy. I don't know why.
I want candy. Is
that what you think of?
Oh yeah.
R.I.P.
Or maybe a candy girl like candy. Mm-hmm. Hey, we did that song Cameo Candy on the channel, and it was blocked, and then it came back up, and then it was blocked again.
They like to tease us, you know,
which was unfortunate.
So if you got to see that, that was some pretty rare stuff.
Yeah,
we were crazy for that song.
Yeah, you were in the rare mix right there. If you saw that video,
that's right. I don't know if you ever. I've never heard of her.
No. I have seen this requested though, for sure.
So little facts about her. She is a Dutch jazz and pop saxophonist. So we already know why she's here. That's already off the jump.
It's already been spoiled.
That's right. She is from Amsterdam, Netherlands. She is the daughter of jazz saxophonist Hans Dulfer.
Hans.
Probably Hans.
Or Hans. Could be Hans.
Hans.
She began playing at the age of 6 and found her band Funky Stuff when she was 14. Some young... Could you play the sax at 4 or 6? I don't know if I could.
Sure you can.
How early was it when you learned how to play the piano? Or the drums? What was first, piano or drums?
Probably like 12. So I learned both simultaneously.
I mean, you did guitar, so I mean...
Yeah, that was probably like 15 for me, probably.
I did the old trombone, baby.
Oh my God.
I was like 10 years old.
Deep sound.
They said, you can do the trombone. You want to know why? Because you got long arms.
Yeah.
I was very devastated.
You took that as an insult?
I like the trumpet. I thought the trumpet was fire.
You wanted the trumpet.
Yeah. First of all, you're in the front, so everybody gets to see you. Trombone's in the back. Yeah. And nobody cares about the trombone.
Yeah, you could have been in Chicago.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Like a Chicago tribute band or something.
Yeah.
It was all young.
What did y'all play?
Whippersnappers.
What did y'all play?
It was at a camp, music camp.
Oh, so y'all probably played like
hot cross buns.
What? Well, it was part church camp, so you know. I really don't remember.
Amazing Grace.
I just remember when we got on stage, I didn't even play the trombone. I just act like I was.
Yeah.
I didn't even play it because I wasn't good at it. I was terrible at it. But anyways, we're not talking about me. We're talking about Candy. She has 13 albums. That's quite a lot, to be honest. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of curious of like what they're made of. Like, are they just like features with other people? I don't know. Or they're just her and then they're all instrumentals. That'd be kind of fire. Not gonna lie. So the song we're doing today is called "Lily Was Here." Never heard of it.
No.
But one thing I want to mention: this song was actually made by David Allen Stewart. So it's not really her song; she's just featuring.
Call him out by his middle name.
Yeah, because you said somebody requested, "Hey, do Candy Dulfer."
Yeah,
and I'm sitting here looking it up, and it says it's actually like technically by Dave Stewart, I guess.
Hey,
but it's kind of a collab.
Yeah.
But a little background on Dave Stewart: he is best known from the band Eurythmics, and you guys that's probably a name you don't recognize, but they do the song. Sweet dreams are made of disagree. So apparently he's from that group.
Interesting.
And he's written and produced songs for Ringo Starr, Stevie Nicks, Mick Jagger, and Tom Petty. Those are some of the biggest names of all time.
Yeah.
So
might have found a gem right here.
Yeah, so I really never heard of Dave Stewart. Is he related to Al?
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
If he is, it's high talent.
Man, with anybody named Stewart, you're very talented.
But I mean, I won't go through them all. But apparently, he's done a lot of work with some like huge names here. So this is a guy that's
he's behind the scenes,
well respected in the industry for sure.
Well, that's good. So it's a good, obviously it should be a good collab then if that's the case. The song came out in 1989. So the song was made for a movie called Lily Was Here. So it's on a soundtrack, but it's also on Candy's album Sexuality. That's our first album she came out
Sexuality.
with. That's what it says. I think it's a good name.
Just imagine like them in the writer's room. Just like, all right, guys.
What'd you come up with?
What are we going to call this album?
It has to be a pun for the sax.
That's from Candy herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll call it Sexy Candy. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. And they just like talk for 5 minutes. Everybody's yelling at each other.
Yeah, yeah.
There's some guy in the back. Sexuality. What?
That works.
He's right. He's right. What's your name again?
Yeah, what's your name? It's the janitor. Not even a part of the music people. He's just the guy mopping in the back.
Get in here. You know what? I've always taken a liking to you. You know that? You do a great job sweeping everything.
His name's Butch.
What's his name? Butch.
It's a janitor name.
One mustache.
Yeah.
It's shaved. Everything's shaved but the mustache.
Butch, come in here, Butch.
Yeah,
we got croissants on the table.
Why can't we be more like Butch?
Yeah.
That's it.
Jenkins, why don't you get out of here? Get out of your seat. Butch needs to sit down.
Butch needs to sit at a table.
Yeah.
Jenkins, go get a coffee run, Jenkins.
Yeah.
Now, on the double. But, sir, now.
Yeah. Ow.
Been a CEO of this company for 15 years.
Well, Butch has been here for 30. Now get out.
Jenkins, do I have to remind you what happened last fall? Coffee. Now. Extra sugar. Go.
Don't forget the cream. Well, back to candy. Well, that's about it. So,
This song
Yeah.
is the opener on this this soundtrack, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well,
and
yeah.
this is another song that's a movie soundtrack. What is this number like 3 or 4 now?
Yeah.
So another thing about the song that we noticed. So Nick was trying to look for the lyrics. He's like, "Where are the lyrics at? Where are they at?" And Tyler goes, "Maybe it's instrumental." And we're like, "Oh, that makes
it
sense."
is.
So we're assuming this is an instrumental.
Yeah, I can't remember what the last. You know what? Actually, I do. It was the Meters. So, out of all people at this table, I never would have thought that the last 2 instrumentals would come from
That's
over
right.
here, but they have.
Trying to be a little diverse in here.
I got another one coming.
Oh, okay.
Probably
Bring out something
in a
spicy.
few weeks. Oh yeah, we'll see.
Oh, okay. Enough chit chat. Let's get into this. This is Dave Stewart and Candy Dulfer. Let's hear.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Ooh. There she is. Oh, wet the whistle. Ooh.
Hey.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said, "Bring it." Yeah.
Come on.
Man.
Come on.
Woo-hoo.
Lost in the sauce.
Ah.
Someone check Ryan's pants again.
Yeah,
My.
I ain't wearing no underwear.
Oh man, I love this back and forth.
I like that. That's great.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
you don't really see that in
Call and response.
in
Yeah.
instrumentals like this, but they're not exactly the same though.
Right.
Especially what she's doing. She's adding some extra notes in here and stuff. So
Yeah.
cool.
I like how he was like making her matching. You know, like, okay, do this.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh yeah, and I think it's like the most crisp sax we've had on the channel so far.
Crispy?
As far as like,
Here,
the
like
mix.
yeah, like just so
Yeah, it is
clear
nice,
and
yeah.
in your ear. You know, it's like you can hear everything. I could pretty much hear the keys when she's like turning them. That's how clear it is.
What
to
did
me.
they do to these drums? Because when I first heard them, I was like, they sound electronic,
They do.
but it's not electronic drum kit though.
I mean, do you? It
mean,
might be. I mean,
might
this
for
is
the-
just a video.
for
Are
the
they just
video.
doing it for the video?
Yeah,
It could
yeah. This could not be the audio.
You rascals.
Yeah.
Dirty little dogs. Even his guitar sounds a little different than I think. I've
Yeah,
heard.
they that's through what am I trying
The
to
amplifier.
Yeah. That whatever amp he's using, that's what's making that sound.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of ways you can make it sound right.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, whatever this is, I like it though.
And man, what a foundation with the bass.
Oh yeah,
That was the first thing I heard. I was like, man, and it just keeps rolling along the whole time. Man, that sounds great. Yeah, but this is just like Steph and Clay, just like you know when Steph and Clay have those games where they're just like blowing somebody out, and they're just like, all right, let's see how many threes we can hit each.
yeah.
You know, and they're just like they're
Making
just
it
going back
rain.
and forth. I mean, it's just an embarrassment. It's just like okay, one guy makes one, another one makes the other, and let's
Yep.
see who has more at the end of the game.
Yep.
And that's what this feels like. I mean, obviously they feel like a team, but at the same time, it does kind of feel like, all right, who's bringing what to the table here?
Mm-hmm.
Who can override the other one? And just like with Hazel O'Connor,
Yeah.
that's a soundtrack for a movie, right? And in that
Yep.
video, they show clips of the movie, just like this one. So I'm interested because especially they zoomed in on this woman and they showed her tattoo, the little
The
elephant. The elephant in the room.
I love those runs.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Back to the beginning.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey. Ooh, nice bit.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
There we go.
Woo.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah. Man, should have kept that one going.
I know. I could listen to that for hours.
And it definitely has that crime sound that Tyler always mentions.
Yep.
Crime scene.
Going through the alleyways.
Yeah.
Steam coming off the streets. Well, fog. I don't know why I said steam.
No, it's steam out the
It's
sewers.
steam.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, we watched the TikTok.
It's hot down there.
Yeah.
Steam, fog. As we've said many a times, there's just something about the sax that just makes you think of, the city at night.
Yep.
Type of thing. It's just
Nightlife.
that's the image it brings.
Classic.
I can see a lot of people saying like that's background music. And if that's the case, that's as good as background music gets.
Yeah, right. Literally.
Because that can literally be on any time in the background, and I'll be like, "Whew, God, that's good."
Yep.
Just sounds great.
Put it on a loop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
seriously.
Yeah.
I think when I think of this song, I just think of the themes going back and forth, honestly, and they're good themes. I do kind of wish he would have had like his own solo. I feel like the first part of the song he was kind of doing more. And then they just kind of, maybe I just can't remember. But it seemed like he was just doing more of the themes. He didn't really have a solo like her. But that's completely fine. I understand that maybe they just wanted her to shine with her talent on this one. But easily playlist. That's just smooth listening jazz fusion type of stuff. That's a type of song, like it's just going to be hard to skip. Just because the sound, like you said, the sound itself is just so good. It's a good mix. Not really much else to say. That's just a really, really great listen.
Yeah, I can add this. And I got two things that really don't have anything to do with the actual song itself. One, the blonde girl that was in the movie with the short hair, she was the same girl that was behind the bar with the elephant tattoo.
Oh.
So she must have been wearing her wig. So she was
she
was both in the video of them playing, but also in the movie.
Because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, why did they just now introduce this blonde girl?
Yeah, so I think she was Lily, if that's the main character. I don't know. But
Okay.
that was her. She was in both.
Makes you think about what the movie could be about.
Yeah, exactly.
Some sort of double life going on.
Maybe so.
Double
Maybe so.
life.
And then also the Candy, she looks like Vanessa Bayer from SNL. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Okay, I can see that a little bit.
Yeah, no longer on SNL. But
Right.
One of the good ones though.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, easily playlist. Yes. And I wonder if like that style, like the smooth jazz style, if I don't know if I wonder if that's his or that's at hers, like main
Or
theme.
both.
Yeah.
Or is it both of theirs? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they were both really comfortable. They were just free flowing. So that shows a lot.
They just walked in together, no
Exactly.
rehearsal or anything.
Right.
Like I'm going to play something, and then you're going to do the same thing.
Yeah, and I also think having the synth in the back kind of kept the mood as well too. Just having that like spacey, that sound in the back.
That ambiance.
Yeah, that's that crime scene Tyler likes in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a kind of a nice touch. And then like the bass, when in the beginning I was like, oh, is there gonna be a lot of bass in this?
Ding, 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 ding.
And then the sax came in and just took over. It was just, she was clearly the loudest one there. I mean, I feel like hers was like amplified even more than even Dave playing the guitar.
And I feel like that's why I say this is kind of more of a background song for me, is because I think these are memorable themes. They're not like super memorable. I'll remember do 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 do, but that's not really.
Catchy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to put it, but I think just the song, it's not necessarily like which theme is the most memorable. They're all like just memorable enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when the song plays, you kind of, I'll remember what goes on. Right. I may not think about it a lot. They're just memorable enough. To where you're like, okay, this is good.
Not memorable, but recognizable.
Exactly. Yeah. It's they're just palatable enough.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good food, but not my favorite.
Exactly. if you're going to give it to me, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, thank you for that request. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
Peace out.